Manchester United had 29 shots. Most of the attacks started in this zone because this was Bruno Fernandes' space and he created 6 big chances. In the build-up and goal kicks, Manchester United didn't have troubles because Everton only pressed with one player, De Gea, Martinez and Maguire. As a consequence, one centre-back could progress with the ball to the next zone. As he tried to create numerical superiority in the midfield, Everton's midfielders left the space on the sides but also between them. When Everton dropped back to their half, Man United's offensive structure was with 3 at the back and in front of them Bruno Fernandes. As he had time and space, he played great balls to Antony and Rashford. Many times Bruno Fernandes switched position with Malacia since he joined the centre-backs and Malacia moved inside. Erik Ten Hag's team usually tried to have 2 players in the midfield and 5 players in the final third to attack the spaces. We can see that Bruno Fernandes dropped back and Malacia is playing inside. Everton's left fullback had to drop back to cover Wan Bissaka, while the other 4 defenders are covering to Rashford, Sabitzer and Antony, and this created a space on the left side for Sancho. The times Bruno Fernandes played in front of Martinez and Maguire, he tried to be between Everton's strikers, therefore he received with time and space. This time Antony moved inside and that movement created a space on the right side for Wan Bissaka. For Mctominay's goal, we'll see why the positions in attack were important. The ball was played to Wan Bissaka. Sancho, Sabitzer and Mctominay attracted to the 4 defenders. As Wan Bissaka was inside, he attracted to Everton's winger and this freed Antony. Everton's fullback tried to go over Antony, but this left space for Mctominay, who moved backwards to receive the ball and get right off his mark. Sancho is trying to run to the space while Rashford is free because Iwobi didn't drop back quickly and Coleman can't go over him because he's trying to cover this space. Rashford moved inside and attracted 4 players and this free Mctominay. Again Rashford had the ball and 4 players are close to him and this free Sancho and Antony on the right. As Sancho received with space thanks to Rashford, he played a great through ball between these 2 players to Mctominay, who was running to the space. For Anthony Martial's goal, Everton was defending with 5 midfielders, but they only had 1 striker up front, therefore the centre-backs had numerical superiority. Bruno, Mctominay and Malacia attracted to Everton's midfielders and this created a 4 versus 4 in the final third. Sancho and Rashford were on the wings and Sabitzer and Martial in the central channels. This was dangerous for Everton because an accurate pass or a mistake would complicate the defensive line. Coleman couldn't stop the ball and Rashford took the ball. On the right time he played with Martial, who finished very well. Off the ball, Bruno Fernandes also played an important role because Man United was smart to cover the width of the field, but when Everton's strikers dropped back to receive the ball, Bruno Fernandes followed them. In counter-pressing, Man United was aggressive because they surrounded the possessor with 4 players. But when these 4 players were behind the ball, it was important how the rest of players dropped back to intercept the ball and start the offensive transition. When Man United recovered the ball near their box, the defenders played fast with Bruno Fernandes. As soon as he received the ball, he usually played long balls to Antony because he had a 1-to-1 situation on the right side because Rashford was attracting to 2 players. Antony and Rashford couldn't score in the chances that Bruno Fernandes created. If you wanna see what Ten Hag is cooking at Manchester United, play the video on your left. Don't forget to subscribe and thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by Mètrica Sports, the fundamental tool for every coach and analyst. Create and manage all your video analysis in one platform. Use coupon NasirSelad at checkout for a 10% discount.